8-time Ironman winner.
I'm okay. I'm happy with the result. It was not a great race today for me, but still I still made the top 10. So in the end, I shouldn't be too disappointed with the results. So yeah, I had a decent swim. I struggled a bit in transition to get my race suit on, but it's okay. It was my own decision to do it like that, and so I can't blame. I can't blame the material for that. So it was a risk, and I took the risk. And okay, so I otherwise I could have maybe made the second pack on the bike, and they catched up with the leaders even. But they pushed it really hard, and most of them really struggled in the marathon. So maybe in the end it was not too bad that I missed the second pack. But I was already a lot closer to the second pack after the swim than last year. So that's a good thing next year with a little bit of extra progression in the swim. Maybe I'm really comfortable in the second pack then, and that could be even better then. So on the bike it was a bit lonely. I was in the beginning together with Axel and Ronnie, but in the end I did a lot of work on my own on the bike. The last 40 kilometers I really struggled. Was not an easy day on the bike in general. Really windy, not that much tailwind, a lot of side crosswinds. But that's often like that in Kona. So that's the way it is here. But it was a really hard day on the bike, and I think I lost already quite a bit of energy in the bike, and the legs were not that fresh anymore beginning of the marathon. But that's probably similar for most of the athletes. I had a decent run. I think I started in 22nd position, and I made the top 10. So 9th position is okay. I'm fine with that. But I'm not going crazy with the result. But it's okay. A decent race, top 10 in Kona. You should be happy. Yeah, I think in general we had a decent race with the team, with my teammates. I hope the team, the owners and the managers are happy with it. I think in general we can say that we were decent in general. So I hope they're happy with it.
From France, let's welcome 29-year-old Romain Guillaume. Yeah, Romain! Top 10, 10th overall.
Well done, Romain!
My race was perfect. I had a very good swim. I started bike fourth, I think, and I never feel like this on the swim. And when I started bike in fourth place, I knew that it was a perfect position on the front of the group to avoid to pass people. So in Avi, it was getting more and more faster. So I passed people, and I turned just behind Fred and Marino. So it was a perfect place to be. But unfortunately, I lost my nutrition. I didn't grab the right bag. So I had no nutrition to the last 80k. So I had to do with Gatorade. So more and more on the bike, I was kind of low of energy, and I started to run not very comfortable. Not a lot of energy, but Yves and Jan were trying to calm me, because when I start I was flat, and I say it will be a long marathon, but they advised me to take as soon as possible gel, cola, and more I was feeling some power coming, and I was 13 at the mile 15, I think, and then I passed Tim O'Donnell, I passed Rellert, I passed Marino, and then on the Queen K, the last 10 kilometers, I saw someone maybe 300-400 meters front of me I say, oh, maybe I can pass him and enter in the top 10. I was 11. And I pushed, and I just passed him 3K from the finish line, and then it was all out. And 100, I will cry, shit. 100 meters from the finish line. It was so amazing. I was targeting a top 10, it was my dream, and I did it. So thanks for the team for all the support. Without this support behind me, it won't be possible with the mechanic, kine, all the staff around. And I trained hard. I had a lot of people behind me pushing me, and it's just a dream. Yeah, it's a perfect day. Yeah, step by step. Next year I will try to do better, but yeah, I'm so happy, and yeah, thank you.
Ronnie Stelznick, you're an Ironman line. Congratulations. Germany, a firefighter out of Germany. There's Liz and Luca. Luca just started triathlon about 3 years ago.
Yeah, I had a good swim. I think I came out of the water fourth. Although the swim even felt like a hard pace, I was kind of redlining it from the beginning, so maybe not a great start to the day. The bike was a struggle all day, in all honesty. It was really brutal conditions, hot and really, really windy, and I was pretty isolated out there and had some trouble with cramping, but I just tried to stay strong and do the best that I possibly could. I think I came off the bike around 10th. And then during the run, I had parts where I felt decent, but again, it was kind of a struggle also. So I just kind of tried to motivate myself and rally myself, and really aim for that top 10. And I managed to hang in there and finish 10th. So I think I'm pleased with my mental toughness today. I'm a little frustrated that my body didn't do exactly as I asked of it, but that's Ironman and that's Kona, and we all have these days. So lots to learn, and I'll be back next year fighting for better. Yeah, the team was great. It was really motivating actually seeing everyone out there, passing them in opposite directions. So yeah, we've done a fantastic job as a team. 5 of us in the top 12, that's fantastic, and 7 of us here on the start line even is a great performance too.
37 years old.
Oh, it was such a tough day. I mean, it was everything that Kona is supposed to be. It was hot, but then the weather did cool off a bit later on. It was windy. It was just all the best girls you're out there competing with. I was disappointed with where I finished and my performance. But I always say we do the big races to find out where we stand and in relation to the other girls, and now I know, so I will get back to work and see what I can do for next year. I've got some points for the Kona the ranking system for next year, so that's good. And there were good aspects of my race, but overall I'm pretty disappointed. So for the swim, I felt like I was doing okay. I knew that I was swimming with Sophie Goose, and historically she's been a better swimmer than me, but it turns out that we got out the water 12 minutes behind the leaders, so that's still pretty far down, and we were over an hour. Again, the water was pretty choppy and there was some swell, but again I felt like we should have done better on the swim. The bike, I really had to dig in on the bike. I didn't feel like I was performing. I wasn't getting the power numbers that I normally would. I felt like I was putting in a lot of effort, but not getting the return. Maybe it's symptomatic of the race. Maybe what I felt was effort was in fact I don't know. Well, I can reflect on it later, but it was a tough bike course. I just tried to keep myself focused and not write the script for a losing race whilst I was riding. I kept trying to rewrite it and reset the button, and and yeah, like I say, write a script for a good finish. So yeah, I kept pushing on through the bike, and then we got to the run, and I was, I don't know how far down coming out of the run, but I think maybe position 19th. And pretty much for the first 8k going out along a Leahy Drive, I was just telling myself that really what I need to do is to run a good marathon. And I know I always say, you know, it's not over till the finish line, and historically in Kona, girls just go backwards, particularly in the last 10k. So I kept telling myself I needed to run a good, intelligent, solid marathon, ran to my heart rate. Again, it was slightly slower than I'd hoped. My training's been really good, but you know what counts is what you can do on race day. So yeah, slightly disappointing marathon as well. But I felt like I paced it well, and I clawed back a lot of places, and I think I finished 11th overall. So redeemed myself from position 19 or whatever I was in when I came in off the bike. So yeah, summarise my day. Disappointed overall, but yeah, we learn a lot, and Kona's a tough race. It's supposed to be tough, and yeah, we move on from here.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. How was your race? No, don't say that. You have to come back.
I come back already 5 years. It's always bad. The swim was really not good for me. I came out of the water with girls who are supposed to be behind me, so I knew that, yeah, maybe it wasn't my day today. But then on the bike I felt stronger until 140 kilometers, and then yeah, I was really tired in my legs. And also the beginning of the run, it was really bad. So I was thinking about quitting the race, but then I started feeling a little bit better after 16k, so I continued, but it was not good for me. It was, yeah, I raced already, this was the 4th Ironman in 6 months, so I knew before that maybe it was a little bit too much, but I tried, and yeah, you never know if you have a good day, but it wasn't, so maybe I have to forget this really quickly. 5 athletes in top 12, it's really good. Maybe the expectations were a little bit higher. We wanted to have an athlete in top 5, but this is Hawaii. This is really a heavy race. If you see on the course how many people are walking and they're really dying, this is the heaviest race of the whole year. So yeah, you never know what happens here.